Hello, OG team. It's Goods here, the loud one. Now, Paul Salt's gone missing under mysterious circumstances. I reckon I'll give it 72 to 172 hours before I put in a call. Wouldn't want to worry over nothing. He did say something about Thelma and Louising it and dragging every last one of you bootlickers into the black hole of my oblivion with me. But he makes a lot of jokes, and I'm pretty sure I know what one of those is by now. Until then, please enjoy this CD I burned of the time I was looking for new alarm clock radios and his ghostly aura began oozing from every one of the handy time-telling music-playing gizmos, to which I began riffing as if it were a regular episode of One Good Thing. Everyone in the store thought it was hilarious, especially my bits. But, come to think of it, he does say, dragging every last one of you bootlickers into the black hole of my oblivion. With me. A lot. Enjoy.
Hello and welcome to One Quick Thing, the podcast that doesn't need a special occasion to get together with some friends, worship Satan, have a bunch of sex, and sure, maybe somebody ends up dead.
Yeah, so what? Somebody... So what, sure, someone's going to end up dead. Of course they are. It's living.
No need to get the cops involved.
Or the parents or next to kin.
I'm Paul Puppet Demon.
I don't believe anything anyone called Norman tells me.
It's best not to.
No,
they're
for
all
the love of God.
fucking liars. Norman Mailer, forget about it.
Yeah.
So, I am trapped inside of another holiday movie thing. Whoa,
Whoa.
uh-oh.
Whoa.
So it's time for another couple of Gorehouse greats. Our penultimate year of Gorehouse greats.
Oh no.
Yeah, we shall have completely exhausted Mill Creek's much-loved box set of violent classics this time next year.
There are but 3 for us to watch, Paul?
I know.
Oh.
It's almost hard to accept.
It's almost.
I'm in the 3rd stage of grief right now, which I can't remember what it is, but I think it's butt stuff.
Double grief.
Double grief.
Mm-hmm.
The revenge. So, let's get right into Discs 3 Side B, the same side as Brain Twisters. It's 1988's Primeval.
Since the mid-1300s, a time when the Black Plague decimated more than half of Europe, there has been great turmoil within the church. Lucifer sees this opportunity and chose a leader to recruit a great following and administer his prime evil throughout the world. And now, he wants you.
Shit, yeah.
Scoop some of my melted brain back into my ears.
Raspberry swirl. So, directed by Roberta Findlay.
Yeah.
So, all female directors this week. What a triumph.
Oh, great.
What a triumph of diversity this is. So, here is Findlay's excellent IMDb biography. Roberta Findlay was born Roberta Hershkovitz in 1948 in New York City. Findlay's Hungarian immigrant parents wanted her to be a pianist. Roberta met her husband, Michael Findlay, while a student at the City College of New York after she volunteered to be an accompanying pianist for a silent movie program that Michael was running on campus. And they married at aged 18. Such a wholesome kind of backstory.
Yeah.
Oh, there's more. The couple collaborated on several sleazy and sadistic exploitation features together in the 1960s, which include the notoriously nasty Flesh trilogy.
Ooh.
After parting ways with Michael in the early 70s, Roberta went on to direct a handful of explicit hardcore movies for producer and distributor Alan Shackleton. Moreover, Findlay also worked on various films as an editor, composer, producer, and cinematographer.
Okay.
Roberta ended her career toiling away on low-budget horror and grindhouse fare throughout the mid to late 80s. Primeval!
Yay! We're here. We're in the eye of the storm that was her life.
What a buck wild woman she was.
Yeah, fuck me. Hardcore. I'm working with Alan Empty Ball Shackleton, no less.
How did that dream of being a pianist work out, parents of this badass chick? She was briefly. It's what got her into hardcore pornography.
She played the keys of human sickness like a pro, like a real chopping.
Look, the piano is a gateway instrument, folks. Stay away from it. Oh, Christ. The film was written by Ed Kelleher.
Ooh,
Kelleher?
It's not a name.
Nope, not a name. Scribe of Shriek of the Mutilated.
Wow.
Yep. Also written by Harriet, it's got to be. Harriet Vidal, who wrote Madonna, A Case of Blood Ambition. So great
Ooh,
credentials, all
snappy titles. Yeah, movies I want to see.
Shriek of the Mutilated was actually up for Best Foreign Picture in its original thing. So yeah.
At the Oscars, Paul, or at
Well, never mind that.
the
The Special Paul Awards.
the Face Awards?
And I consider America to be a foreign country. How does it work? Not much in the way of critics who gave a shit about Primeval, but we do have Dennis Schwartz from Dennis Schwartz Movie Reviews, who says,
Fuck yeah. See what he has to say.
it's a horrible film about good versus evil that suffers because of a confusing story, trite dialogue, poor visualization, and weak performances. That's how you get a job at Dennis Schwartz Movie Reviews. In and out.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Woof! Where's he gone?
Both barrels, mate.
There's a hole in my chest. Yeah, Dennis Schwartz.
Dennis Schwartz you.
It's an awkward catchphrase. Very often not heard over the general commotion of his violent acts, but...
But he does say it, and by God, that's the only way you know it's Dennis Schwartz.
And fuck me, he means it. So, no three-man or even a two-man.
Oh, what?
Not even Raphael Guadalupe, who played Hip Dude.
But he was the hippest of dudes, Paul.
He was so hip. How did he not get work?
I refuse to believe that there is someone else as hip as he, for like who played the various junkies and pimps in like 80s gang movies.
He played every character who was stuck in a cell with malignant chick.
He ad-libbed it all. He's a pro, but like needs to be guided.
Best of guys. So, Paul, you complete arsehole.
Oh,
that famous catchphrase and tagline for the film. What's one thing about Primeval that made you want to hit the pool after the club? Fucking hell.
Well, Paul, the first bit of the movie is set in 1349, which
Is it actually? I missed
which
that.
is when I wanted the film to be set. Like the rest of it, it's all the Satanists. You've got John Cleese doing a sacrifice, or rather, it starts with John Cleese being put upon by Jonathan Rhys-Meyers, who's a proper Christian, and is like, I bloody hate your Satanist line of Christianity. Doesn't make any sense to me, Jonathan Rhys-Meyers.
Wait, who is John Cleese? Is he the guy who is the main bad priest in this movie, or is he the guy who's about to? He is, right? That's evil Father Sir Terry Wogan to me. So makes sense of that, kids.
Well,
but yes,
so Terry Wogan does sound like Satan, and so does his character's name. It's Seaton, Father Seaton.
Father Seaton. Yeah, he's a bad priest who loves Satan,
everyone.
and so he chops off Father Edgar Wright's head, and he cuts off another monk's being.
Yeah, and then unfortunately we head into the modern day, 1980s.
Yes, 1980s, where a Sunday morning black mass is being held in the church, and a naked 30-year-old small girl is being sacrificed, and then a meat raffle.
Yeah.
Get the tombola going.
Some wonderful lines. Is she pure? Yes, I swear it in the name of Satan. Are you sure? Yes. Swear it in the name of Satan. All right.
Yeah.
I swear it in the name of Satan.
His delivery of "in the name of Satan" is really good.
Yeah.
Well, look. Later, seemingly the same woman alive again is now a very similar actor. It's now Madeline Kahn, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the evil daughter one. Yeah. She's not in it that much, but at this stage, she does recruit the Zodiac killer. Because she's got a job for him to go and do.
I put that as Kevin Dunn.
Kevin Dunn. I've already looked a lot like whoever it is who plays Arthur Lee Allen in Zodiac.
Yeah.
What is his name? He's good.
He's in
Lynch.
Face Off and
Carol Lynch.
And Carol Lynch.
I think it might be. Is it John Carroll Lynch? I said that as a joke.
No, that's it. Yeah, I think it's John Carroll Lynch. And do you know what? If anyone else thinks different, then you can fuck off.
You fuck
so
right
John
off
Carroll
out of
Lynch.
here.
John Carroll Lynch is being given a kill list or something.
Yeah.
And he's told, if you need to take anyone out, make it look like an accident.
He'll definitely do that for the rest of the movie, Paul. Don't you worry about that.
Yeah.
He's like Hitman. So,
oh, Christ. It's like me playing Hitman.
How did he get so fat and having almost some hair as soon as you took the controller? Don't worry about it. Is that John Carroll Lynch? I don't think that's his name. So, no. Meanwhile, Sarah Pascoe is making out with her boyfriend, Jeff Daniels, gossiping with her rehabilitation officer, Kirstie Alley.
Yeah, nice.
Do you have alternate names for any of these? Because I'm not married to any of those, except Sarah Pascoe.
Christ, I've got to remember. The first two, that's great, because I hadn't thought of anything. I had half Scarlett Johansson for Kirstie Alley.
Oh, fair enough. That is, there's something there.
Yeah.
There's a very necessary gym locker room scene
Yeah.
And it turns out, twist, it's actually the parole officer who's our main character and not Sarah Pascoe.
Yeah, what?
It's half, Scarlet Alley.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. The Scarlet Alley, the rehab officer, is our main character.
That's pretty good, because Kevin Dunn very, very subtly takes out Jeff Daniels with a knife in the back and some continuity errors.
Yes, Sarah Pascoe was doing a sex, but Zodiac got her.
Yeah.
And killed actual real life Jeff Daniels. And then brought her to evil father Sir Terry Wogan. It's a terrible fate to have befallen her.
Yeah, Christ.
And her rehab officer wasn't going to do anything. She was busy hanging out with Sarah Connor's roommate.
Yeah, and the cop in here, forget about it. I didn't even think of a name for him because he was just so ridiculous.
Oh, I did. I don't know where he is. He's coming up in my plot thing, but yeah.
Okay.
I certainly did. He reminded me of someone. But look, we've missed over someone. Because in a religion somewhere, a nun who actually looks like no one to me.
Yeah.
Did you have a name? I can't remember.
No, but what was her name? Kate Dickey?
Yes, we agreed that Kate Dickey would be... Well, I called her Sister Jennifer Connolly, but I was not happy with it, so I'm happy with Sister Kate Dickey.
Okay.
Anyway, she believes that another priest has been murdered by evil priests, so she reports it to Bishop Brennan.
Yeah.
There's a lot of characters in this. I know our irritating habit of not calling people by their actual names is going to be a lot more amplified because of how many fucking people are in this.
It's really coming to the fore in this episode, and for that you're welcome. The priest Bishop Brennan goes, well, you're clearly in a place for me to tell you that Satanism is a real thing and these people are operating, and that's why you're going to go undercover. You have no name, you don't exist, you have no security code. What? No, I was just asking. Are you ready?
She drives a speedboat through a car, and then it's like, all right, I'll do it. Oh, that sounds fine. And then
he's like, yeah, I see it. I can see you. You're up for it.
I can see that this works now. Meanwhile, yes, Kirstie Alley's on a date with her boyfriend, Christmas Patrick Bateman. What did you have?
That's pretty good. This guy, I'm gonna, on my deathbed, I'm gonna remember who he fucking reminds me of, and I just couldn't place it the entire movie.
Yeah,
so we keep talking about him. Hopefully, it'll come up. He had a bit of ScarJo as well, actually, but I don't think it was her.
Oh God! When I picture him now, I remember the guy who played the bad guy in The Princess Bride. You know, the one Inigo Montoya wanted to kill. I don't know who that is. Anyway, she has a fun. Yeah, they're on a nice little horse-drawn carriage ride through the park, and she has a fun story of paedophilia and child pornography to share. Yeah. Glad that got set up. That'll come up again later. There's no way that a woman would just not be comfortable having sex. We need a very unpleasant backstory to explain it.
Yeah, well, it's Satanist, probably. You know.
Yeah, probably.
And Bill, the boyfriend. What did you say his name was?
The boyfriend is Christmas Patrick Bateman.
Christmas Patrick Bateman says, "Great, thank you for sharing this with me. I'm going to be level-headed about this all the way through." You bitch! Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I just love you so much.
I love you a lot. Kirstie Alley gets interviewed about the disappeared Sarah Pascoe and the dead Jeff Bridges by Detective Chris Morris.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, she did. Who had some fucking amazing lines and just a wonderful life outlook.
A wonderful mustachioed attitude to life that I think we could all appreciate. So yeah, well, they've been invited to a party. So Kirstie Alley, her mother who is younger than her, and Christmas Patrick Bateman all meet evil Father Sir Terry Wogan at the party. And he manages to lure Kirstie Alley away. Kirstie Alley, I think. With some ghost stories. Come and let me tell you about my family history. Okay. It works.
God, you're so attractive.
Works every time.
Huh. Yeah. Okay.
All right, then.
This being the main conceit of the film, it does seem a shame to have somebody who looks like Terry Wogan and John Cleese to be the attractive, eternally young Satan-worshipping priest.
It's reminiscent of Nicolas Cage alike in The Strange Creatures Who Died and Became Mixed Up Zombies or whatever the fuck it was.
Yes, fuck me.
The charisma ball.
Oh, Christ. I thought you said the charisma ball that is his head. But never mind that. Kirstie Alley's granddad, Michael Douglas, has
Matthew Modine to me, but
oh, nice.
I like Michael Douglas.
He had a Michael Douglas intensity to some of the things he was saying.
A Douglesian.
Douglesian, yeah.
A Douglesian intensity. With Douglesian intensity, he tries to convince Allie's younger mother to let her live with him, to be sacrificed. I mean, to live nicely.
Yeah, and by her you mean Kirstie Alley, not the younger mother.
Yeah, Kirstie Alley. Yes.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, definitely not to be sacrificed.
Definitely not.
No, look at God. Isn't Father Sir Terry Space Wogan?
face.
Sir Terry Wogan from Space, John Cleese. Isn't he the
Yeah.
most attractive man? He is actually, and you're right. I
Yeah.
will. Yeah, I'll live with you. Okay, we're gonna have Kevin
Yeah.
Dunn make your mum accidentally die. Is that okay?
Well,
Sure, whatever.
The party scene ends when the party scene ends when there is a confrontation between Kirstie Alley and her boyfriend, and then the scene just ends. It took longer for me to say that than for it to happen.
Yeah, he's showing unending patience.
So much
but
jealousy
to
though of Sir Evil
be-
Christopher Wogan.
To be fair, if your girlfriend had been escorted away by Sir Terry Wogan, John Cleese,
Yeah.
and she came back saying, "God, isn't he gorgeous?
Yeah.
Isn't he just beautiful? Can you believe he's 84?" You would also go, "Now, hang on."
If she was eye fucking him quite as hard as she definitely was, then you might have
Yeah.
a thing or two to ask her.
Yeah,
But anyway, so Kirstie Alley loves Sir Terry Wogan now.
yeah.
Sir Kirstie Alley? Yeah, fuck it.
So Kirstie Alley loves
Sir-
Dame Terry Wogan.
Much to her younger mother's chagrin. But oh no, CITV's Nightmare with a K attacks younger mum, which Ali can't
Kevin
hear
Dunn.
because she's talking quietly on the phone
Yeah, next door.
in the same room.
She's saying "I love you," and that's that is enough to not hear her mum scream until the very second she dies.
Being horrifically murdered.
Yeah.
Oh god! But I tell you what. Meanwhile, Secret Agent, what did we say? Secret Agent sister Kate Dickey is doing very well at getting close to Sir Evil Terry Wogan.
Yeah.
Sir Evil Terry Wogan. She gets a little spiel off him about his backstory and such.
Yeah.
That's a good first step.
Yes, I'm definitely a Satanist.
I feel I can trust you now. But now she has to get ordained into the Church of Satan, so she washes everyone's feet and then smashes Jesus with a hammer.
Yeah.
It's like silence. Then she gets naked.
And then Kevin Dunn's there.
Silence. Then Kevin
Look
Dunn,
at
I
him.
don't even remember. I don't even remember, folks. But he's there.
He
Is
is.
that
It's one of my good things.
Oh, that's Zodiac. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, he's there.
Kevin,
Yeah, so-
Kevin the Zodiac Killer Dunn is how he's known.
So John Sir Evil Terry Wogan makes out with Kirstie Alley at the mother's funeral. It's a very classy affair.
Yeah, it is a big move.
And if it works though,
Yeah.
that's it. You got that girl for life when you've made out at her mother's funeral.
Oh, fuck me.
Hey, remember that time? Yep.
How did you know? I just knew.
I just fucking knew. Yeah, Zodiac Dunn gets a sex worker to drug herself and then captures her too. It's almost not sporting when it's this straightforward.
Oh,
But
fuck me.
yeah, the sex worker wakes up next to Father Sir Evil Terry Wogan.
Yeah.
But she's not buying any of his nonsense, so he just breaks her neck.
Yeah. And then we get some fucking amazing lines. Like,
Now, don't be a complete asshole and put that down. Okay, Ben?
fuck me, it's amazing.
Kirstie Alley has a terrible nightmare and is comforted by a maid that we have never seen before and she'll not see again.
Yeah.
Love that character.
Oh, Christ.
Meanwhile, at work, she works. She has a new case come in a scene that can only be described as very natural. So,
This is Judy. Judy has no last name. Sit up like a lady. I picked her up in front of Port Authority. She was turning tricks, and she's underage.
That's a big fucking deal, man, ain't it?
I should arrest her for hooking.
Well, do whatever the fuck you want, man, but don't do me any favors.
But first, I thought I would do her a favor, so I brought her here.
Any news about Kathy?
None.
So where do you live, Judy?
World Hotel?
Wonderful.
Hey, I don't need any value judgments. I pay my own rent. I did until this morning.
So where were you this morning?
I had a little dispute with the front desk.
Her pimp was arrested for murder. We got him downtown in the holding tank now.
Sorry, I can't. The shelter's full.
Sounds cozy.
Okay, Snow White, I tried. Let's go. Dwarfs are waiting in the precinct.
Wait a minute. Okay, I'll take her. If you lock her up now, you might as well throw away the key.
Oh, a death wish. Well, it's your funeral.
so her new ward, Jennifer Saunders, moves into the cultist house with Ali,
Yeah.
who's got a lot of sassy arm folding and head tilting to do at her.
Yeah. She's like her real skill as a shelter homeless advocate
Yes, I think.
her real talent there is by being really judgy and condescending.
It's what kids relate to these days.
Yeah,
these
they love
jaded Generation X types.
Love that attitude.
Oh, Christ. But hey, Sarah Connor's roommate is still about, and she talks loudly about her plan to be alone in the gym later. Oh no, there's a Zodiac!
He's right there. He's right fucking there. He's
there,
right next to them.
exercising in his boiler suit.
Yeah. and just staring at them. But,
Yeah.
you're in a gym and a dude's staring at you.
Yeah.
It's just a normal day in
Well-
the gym, isn't it? Except now it's Kevin, the Zodiac Killer, Dunn.
So it's the opposite of every day you've had. So he gets her in the pool and then brings her back to evil Sateri Wogan Cleese in a sack. And Sarah Pascoe is still alive. Why? It's a nightmare. A nightmare vision
Yeah.
of a madman.
Kevin Dunn tries to touch her and he goes, "Don't stop touching the girls." You know they don't like it, Kevin.
They don't like it when I touch them.
And they do. They fucking love it.
They love it. He's so hot, ladies.
Christ.
So
So it ends...
Kirstie Alley and Christmas Patrick Bateman fail to have sex, which
Yeah.
Jennifer Saunders overhears. And he says, anyway, if I'm not going to get laid, maybe I should tell you that I think you might be in immediate danger from Satanists.
Yeah. What? You're literally insane, she says. You're literally insane. This is based on nothing. And he's like, no, look, he's really old. Why do you think this is normal? You're insane, she
It's the
says.
ultimate
You're
evidence.
twisted.
He's a Satanist, definitely.
Yeah.
He's super old. Incidentally, I think
Also,
Bill
why do
Gates
you
might
wanna
be a
fuck him?
Satanist.
Yeah. That will come to the fore soon. But Bill
Yeah.
tries to enlist the help of Super Detective Chris Morris, who is fully jaded at this point and has his own. He has a whole
He
slew
can't not
of
be jaded with that mustache.
bad Hollywood lines to say. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's true.
Look, as long as there are no human sacrifices, that's not against the law. Save me a chicken.
He's got a lot on his shoulders.
He's not going to listen to a word you have to say until you fail to have sex with him. That's the only way you can get people to listen to what he has to say. But
because of that, Billy the Blue Bill goes off in search of Kevin Dunn himself, the Satanist, and Kevin Dunn turns up and chucks him off a roof, and he's dead now. And the cop goes, "It's times like this I wish I wasn't so jaded. Let's investigate now, because now I believe him. He failed to have sex with me in the worst way possible. He died, got thrown off a roof."
There's very little chance of anything saucy happening now. So the ceremony starts with Sarah Pascoe, Sarah Connor's roommate, and Jennifer Saunders all hypnotized. Where is secret agent sister Kate Dickey at this stage? She's been out of the movie for about an hour.
She's in the background, just looking concerned.
Looking very concerned, like a Lib Dem. So the cops finally figure out all the people have died who have been involved or recently knew Kirstie Alley.
Yeah.
And that it's probably related to the cult that dead Christmas Patrick Bateman tried to warn them about.
Yeah.
So they spend a bit more time thinking about this and then decide that they should probably go save Kirstie Alley.
And they do.
They do. Well, they arrive at the church.
Hooray.
They try to shoot Sateri Wogan, but he's not having any of it, so he gets them?
Yeah, he nerfs a bit, doesn't he?
He's a bit
He just
superpowered.
knocks them aside.
But don't worry, there is a patch coming.
Yeah.
Anyway, back at the ceremony that we saw start earlier, Kirstie Alley makes out with Sateri Wogan, and her grandpa, Matthew Modine, offers to kill her, which means that everyone gets very horny and starts having sex.
Yeah, especially the devil.
Especially the devil. He's out. He's hilariously out. But oh shit, the cops weren't definitely got. I guess they're still in the game. So secret agent Kate Dickey murders everyone. And then, there's a title drop, cut to credits. Sateri Wogan is looking for a new church.
Yeah.
So check that out in Primeval 2, Sateri Wogan Strikes Back.
I'm fucking the estate agent. That's the end of Primeval.
That is the end. That is the end. What did you make of the Primevals?
So it feels like a film that has some of the ingredients that make a film.
Yes.
But it's lacking that key feeling of having been made by a human.
Yes.
Yeah. It's very weird continuity errors and just the weird deliveries and the overly sincere script, and it's for a lot of it is a real drag.
Yeah, it can be.
Gotta say, as the movie went on, it did get sillier and sillier, and I ended up having quite a lot of quickfire, so I'm gonna have to just race through these.
Oh shit! All right, well we'll get to those. I would say yes, it's quite boring. It's not cheesy enough for me, and it gets a bit too bogged down in plotting. There's too many of these moments. We've discussed a lot of really great stuff, but too much of it plays out in like dull conversations, and
Yes.
the moments of real camp kind of come and go a bit quickly. But I mean,
Yeah.
you can, it's got some really great moments in it. So maybe we should just get to those. After this is all over, I'll be very interested to rank the Gorehouse greats.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, you see, you've sent me the task of having to remember all the Gorehouse greats, and now I'm going to have to watch them all.
I think you're going to have to watch them all, mate. And that'll be Halloween 2040.
We'll be so old and dead inside anyway.
And outside. I'll just be thoroughly dead. I'm not making it that far. So.
Hope not. I loved John Cleese, Terry Wogan's service voice. Whenever he's doing a satanic ritual, it's in the style of a Christian priest.
But just with some words changed.
Yeah. It is still very, and thank you, God, for the lovely things, and Satan for increasing our longevity. And here is a virgin. And it was very calming and weird.
That's good. I like the title sequence. The title burns away to show the growling demon puppet. And it felt like an FMV for like a PS1 game, but I mean you know, when they filmed stuff for a PS1.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it felt like that. It felt like the first bit of Resident Evil, the original.
The first?
Yeah, the first.
Actual good thing, probably an accident. But when Kevin Dunn is in this cellar and this lady gives him a list and says if you need to take someone out, then make it look like an accident.
Yeah.
There's nothing really extra that gets said on the matter. So there's like no exposition. It creates a sense of mystery, and I was like, ooh, what's he gonna do? And then the rest of it happens.
Done. Yeah. You realise how straightforward that instruction was.
Yeah.
I'll go for the head chop when Father Evil Terry Wogan just lops off somebody's head with his sword. I thought it looked really good.
Yeah.
As again, it's that
Nice.
thing with practical effects. Maybe it didn't look real, but it looked good.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Every day. There's when Kirstie Alley is talking to Kathy, who was I don't remember, that was Jeff Daniels' beau. She's talking to her because she's a new charge of hers, and she rips off this form sheet. And just as she does, the camera does that thing where she blurs out to focus and sharpen the image on Kathy in the foreground.
Holy shit.
And whether that was intentional or if it was just an accident and they didn't want to do another take, I liked it.
Guy just slaps the side of the camera. It keeps doing that.
Fucking piece of shit.
Thing's rubbish. He kicks it across the room. And invented shaky cam.
Landed on Paul Greengrass's head.
Great idea. I do enjoy the smirk on the worshipper as he says, I swear it in the name of Satan. I think there's a gap there of I swear it in the name of Satan. And that was good stuff.
Excellent. I enjoyed the 80s gym scene because the lady who was working out very noisily talking about the man she's going to have lots of sex with had a great accent and had lines like, what do you think? Do my tits look in shape or what?
That's
yes.
pretty good.
Perfect accent for that line, in fact.
There were so many of these, I just don't remember what they pertain to.
Try me.
Bad.
Try me, mate.
He acts like he never even knew me. That's because he didn't.
No, it's Kathy's pimp, the woman that Kirstie Alley is helping, who dates Jeff Daniels.
Right.
So has your pimp seen you on the street? And he acted as if he didn't even know me.
Yeah, and she says that's because he didn't. I like that. That was a genuinely good moment because it's like, you see, to him, you were just a resource.
Fuck yeah. Feminism, everyone.
Fuck yeah. Feminism. Vada!
The priest who was swapping the Satanism stories with Kate Dickey reminded me a lot of Tom Wilkinson.
Oh, that's a better name for him. I didn't like using Bishop Brennan.
Bishop Brennan is good.
It's okay, but I quite like almost Tom Wilkinson.
I'll go back and put that throughout.
Now, I thought that when Jeff Daniels was trying to defend himself from Zodiac, he did some good kicks.
There were some good kicks.
I thought he did some good kicks.
That's my next one, in fact.
Fuck yeah. Synchronicity. You know what that means? We gotta kiss.
Oh no, or die. Whichever one.
Well, whichever one. I mean, you insisted that clause be added. I didn't quite understand why.
The funny thing is, I always go for the kiss. I never go for die.
But you insisted that die is in there.
It's good to have that frisson of danger,
You want to know that we're doing this to save our lives.
Because that's the only way I could convince you to kiss me daily. My next good thing was that there were what I called semi-stunts. But the whole scene was quite amusing because there are some great punches, Paul. Static shots of a hand and an arm being fully extended up in through the center of the shot to punch someone, which is not how you punch. You don't just extend your arm because you need to sort of snap and put weight behind it.
Yeah.
This was just I have a question, but with a fist instead of a hand.
Yeah.
And it knocked this guy flying across the room with nothing punched.
Oh, no.
And then this is Jeff Daniels knocked Kevin Dunn to the side of the room.
Yeah.
And then Jeff Daniels and I've got Kathy. I cannot remember who you put for that again. But
can't remember who Kathy is.
The blonde woman who Jeff Daniels dates.
Yes, that's fucking Sarah Pascoe.
Oh Christ! Sorry, Sarah. Sorry, Paul. So yeah, Sarah Pascoe and Jeff Daniels are there, and then fucking Kevin Dunn just appears behind Jeff Daniels with a knife, and he was at the other side of the room. He wasn't behind them.
That's great.
But he lurches up and then stabs him in the back, and then it cuts to Sarah Pascoe screaming on her own with no one else nearby, and then like the fully extended punching arm again. Just oh my god, what a fucking mess! I loved it. That was my first. Ooh.
Yeah.
Make it look like an accident, mate.
Excellent. The music in the Christmas party was really gloriously shit. It was just wonderful. It was some sort of bad synth experiment, and it was just the worst thing you've ever heard. I've got the line, there were some rumours about you and your people when I was in the convent. So I don't know why I've put a dash between con and vent, but I assume it was because it was an amusingly delivered line.
Down in the convent.
In the convent.
Where I worshipped... Jesus!
God.
God's sake. They had a meeting, like her and Bishop Brennan, in a very stone-cold way, in her fucking nun garb, outside the church, where Bishop Brennan always stands.
Yeah.
And considering that Satan is all-powerful.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a baller move. Hiding in plain sight, mate.
Fuck yeah. Come get me, you bitch.
Oh
no!
Never call Satan a bitch. So... When Chris Morris, Super Cop, comes to deliver the news that Jeff Daniels has been murdered and Sarah Pascoe is missing, or like presumed murdered, Kirstie Alley goes, murdered? That can't be. I just saw her yesterday. And Chris Morris goes, well, he ain't breathing. He wouldn't talk to me. He wasn't moving.
Yeah.
And it's like, Jesus, mate, all right, I'm shocked, okay?
Yeah, I did love the rubbishness of her performance in that moment, though. That can't be.
Yeah.
I just saw them yesterday. It was... Yeah, really good.
Yes, and I'm saying he was murdered after that.
Okay, when the Zodiac is trying to convince the sex worker to inject herself with the stuff so that he can take her back to evil Terry Wogan, he says, I just did some myself, and I'm really fucked.
Yeah.
That's great.
That really surprised me. I wasn't expecting him to say it, say something remotely convincing.
No, I'm really fucked sounds like a modern euphemism and not something from this movie, 1988.
It was way more intimate than I was prepared for hearing Kevin Dunn say that. But when she's like, oh, I have a thing, I like to do it myself.
Yeah.
And she does it, and she starts to fall unconscious, and then it just closes up on Kevin Dunn's face, going like just
nodding sinisterly in approval.
Yeah, fucking brilliant. That was the moment I messaged you about, saying that I'd had a really, really shit day, and that moment just brought me out of it for just a bit.
Oh, good.
Thanks, Primeval.
Thanks, Primeval.
So Michael Douglas, who sacrificed his daughter at the beginning of the film, also sacrificed his son because his son abused his granddaughter, who's Kirstie Alley.
Oh my god!
So he had him sacrificed. It's like Jason killing the rapists.
How bizarre! What a
Yay.
weird detail that I assume was delivered in dialogue at some stage that I missed.
It absolutely was. You didn't see that on screen.
Oh my god!
No one's interested in a topless man, Paul.
Okay, yeah, two put downs immediately, one after the other. One of which is your favorite line from the movie. Is Terry Wogan sort of saying to the guy, "You were in a fucking padded cell at Bellevue when I, when I found you." And then the other one just being, "Don't be a complete asshole and put that down."
Yeah.
Really quite something.
Complete asshole. Fuck, I love it.
Oh my god.
The sacrificer, the Michael Douglas guy, when I first realised he had a Micus Douglas
Micus Douglas.
There's a speech when he's like,
eventually, my dear Allison, I intend to have as much power as Thomas. Not this year, maybe not the next, maybe not in this century. But one day, as Satan is my witness, I will replace Thomas as the leader.
Oh, yes. I mean, the pan in the gym to reveal the Zodiac just at the next machine, obviously watching the two of them, is pretty glorious.
Yeah. That was wonderful. Just so obvious and so silly.
I do have a music bit, actually. It's during the chase, I think. The chase being fucking Christmas Patrick Bateman being chased by Zodiac.
Oh, yeah.
there is some music. I can't remember if I sincerely like it or if it's a joke. You will have to find out.
Do you know who she is?
Decide for yourselves, listeners at home, and me. I like how quickly the Bill and Kirstie Alley's argument and slap was resolved when he phoned, because he was like, "Oh, hi, I'm not still mad. Okay, I am still mad." And then like within 5 seconds, they're like, "Yeah, love you too."
Talking.
Yeah.
Oh God.
And I thought that would be a nice end to the scene, but it's actually just justification for not being able to hear her mum being murdered.
Yeah.
No, you hang up. No, you hang up. No, you hang up. My God, I'm dying!
Shut up, Mum!
Suey booey.
I liked the, I mean, obviously the fucking line, "You believe anything that someone named Norman tells you." I mean, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
What is that?
I loved it. I love those two cops in a room together. His assistant, his partner was eccentric, weird, and unreasonably incredulous for everything. But he kept, like, clearly Robin Williams was his hero, is all I'll say.
Yeah.
Stop! What are we talking? Evil priests, devil worship, human sacrifices. The department shrink will be fascinated.
No, listen to me. How come no one was at St. Michael's when Bill King died? No nuns, no priests, no nothing. How come the doors were locked? What kind of church is that?
And I suppose all these people on the board were attacked by Satan, maybe? Isn't that special?
When Bill, Christmas Patrick Bateman, again, is getting on Kirstie Alley's case about Father John Cleese, Sir Terry Wogan.
Right.
She goes, "Look, he understands what I'm going through, which is more than I can say about you." And I will remind everybody, this is the scene that immediately followed him kissing her at a funeral.
Yeah. Excellent. Oh, God.
Yes.
Now, is it Sir Evil Father Terry Wogan who says, Sir Evil, who says, "Cut the crap, fart breath"?
No, that's one of the cops.
Is it one of the cops? Yes, it is one of the cops.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
Well,
What a badass cop
hard
line.
cops.
Oh my God.
Oh,
I didn't realize Michael Mann wrote this movie.
Yeah, but he did. He definitely did.
Sounded better when Al Pacino said it. Just like Dunker Donuts.
Why would you remind me of that on this of all days?
On this Jesus' day.
I'm all about the J-Dog.
Bad about the J-Dog.
Yeah.
He gets a bad rap.
But he's good at raps.
Oh, fuck yeah.
My name is Jesus, and bless you all my sons. Now I'm gonna go do a drive-through with a gun.
Oh no!
Chicka 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 chicka.
But
Yeah,
you
you see.
He gets the kids on board, but if you listen carefully, you do hear that he's actually not actually that in favour with the gun thing.
Ah.
It's like ironic.
Oh, I see. He's towing a pretty dangerous line there, Paul, because it's putting a lot of effort into not sounding
saying
ironic.
That I love guns.
Yeah.
I love guns, and I like shooting them a lot at people, into people.
Yeah.
But no, actually, if you listen.
I just
I'm not
worry.
saying you should.
I'm just worried he's going to embody that at some point himself, and just start genuinely loving guns like he talks about in his raps.
He's always talking about in his raps. That is a risk.
Yeah. So this cop in this movie is crazy, and I loved how every time he's on screen, he's super hostile and says things that don't line up with what anyone else says. But he brings in a new charge for Kirstie Alley. And we're full, fuck off. And then as they go to leave, she goes, "Okay, I'll take her. If you lock her up tonight, you might as well throw away the key." And the cop goes, "Oh, a death wish. What?
Yes.
The fuck are you on about?"
Yes, I heard that. What the... I guess he's replying to like the beginning of that sentence and not the end.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
You lunatic.
Bizarre man.
Yeah.
My final one then
Okay.
is when Sir Evil Terry Wogan.
So Terry McWogan.
Terry McWogan is beaten.
Yeah.
In a moment of high camp, he does some sort of weird, creepy gesture that looks like he might be doing his spell.
Yeah.
But it turns into him pointing at the cops and saying, "You win," and then running away.
Yeah. Bye-bye. Yeah, fuck.
What a fucking cartoon character.
What a great man. So to take it down a couple of mood pegs, when Kevin Dunn wakes up a girl and she starts crying immediately, she's extremely vulnerable and it's very distressing to watch. And very believable.
Classic cult movie.
So I got a couple more.
Okay.
Another great cop line, as Billy the Christmas Blue Ranger is saying, look, they do rituals, they're Satanists, they're murdering people. And the cop goes, listen, as long as there are no human sacrifices, it's not illegal. I mean, save me a chicken or something. And then he laughs.
Yeah.
Again, what? What do you mean?
Manage the tone, you crazy piece of shit.
Are you ad-libbing this, you clown? Yeah, she went to see Father Seaton because she was feeling depressed, and hard cut to next scene.
That is very
fuck
good.
Me. Yeah, Christ. And then the prosthetics, or like the toy Satan that they stab and all the guts come out and the blood
toy
everywhere.
Satan's great.
It's great, and it's fucking, it's a real thing, and it just looks fun. It's stupid, but it's great. I love it.
It is very stupid.
Yeah.
These are all good moments. These are all really good moments. I'm having a lot of fun revisiting it and talking about these moments, but I did just feel that the whole thing was a little sloggy. But I don't know. It might be worth checking out for these crazy, crazy little moments in there amongst the chat.
I'd say so.
That's
the end. Bye.
That's the end. Do it as a double feature with Brain Twisters, and you'll make each pull happy separately.
Yeah. Which is the best way to do it, because we can't stand the other smile.
No, absolutely. It's anathema. So that's going to do it for this quick thing. Bye.
Yeah.
Do we usually sign off?
I don't know.
Find out.
I think we do a quick one better thing, right?
Oh, shit, do we?
Fuck it.
Right.
Whatever.
Brain
Bye, everyone.
twisters.
Thanks. See you soon.
Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Bye. Back soon.
Bye. Bye. Boy.
You hang up.